Evening, Gary.
Hi, Dave. Hi, Gary. Hi,
That's okay then.
Jamie, your wallpaper's still shit, by the way.
Yeah.
Ash, please. Top of the morning to you. And you can bugger off.
Cool. There you go, guys. Thank you.
Gary, congratulations. A straight sets win to get you off and underway in the World Grand Prix. How would you assess how that went tonight?
Yeah, it started off well, and then fell asleep again. We had that break, came off, couldn't get close to tops, so, but Rob was struggling in his doubles, I think Rob's very like myself. He scores well, but doubles-wise, it's one of these things.
What were your expectations coming into this? Because we've not seen you since the Premier League. You've had a bit of a break, and it's a nervy old format, isn't it? Best of 3 double start.
I've had 5 weeks off or 6 weeks, however long. It's no nervy because I've not put any pressure on myself, not played, I'm turning up. I've went back to my old darts. I repointed them on Sunday night. I think I sat there and went, I'll try them, put a new set of points in, see how they go, and they went well.
You say there you're not putting any pressure on yourself. It's been a strange old season, obviously, with everything that's going on. But from your point of view, is the hunger still there to win these big titles?
It's there. It's not there through the week, or over the last 4, 5, 6 weeks I've had off. Hunger's not there at all. But once I get there, I turn up a good 3 hours before I get on the practice board, and it starts working. It's once I get on stage, I want to play, I want to win. But if you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. But that's I've always said it's down to myself what I'm willing to put in. But touch wood, the luck's still there.
Cheers, Gary. Thank you.
Thank you.
Gary, do you think you're almost playing without any expectation now then?
I have done for 25 years, to be honest. I've always played darts. I really have. I mean, everyone will laugh. I've always played darts as a game. I've never, ever took it seriously. And I'm telling you that. Don't believe me, I'll argue the point. And anyone that knows me personally and has known me for a long time will tell you the same. That's my only downfall, and it'll only be my only regret when I finish playing darts, is that I never actually took it seriously. It's darts is a game that I've always played, and I've enjoyed playing it. But it's getting to a stage now. It's a bit politics and all this rubbish, and it's getting a bit old and long in the tooth.
Do you think it's an advantage or a disadvantage that lots of players have played in the autumn series and the World Series events, and you've obviously not been able to compete in them? I
tell you what, I look at it, right. I mean, you do need to practice, but some of these boys are doing 7 days a week, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours a week, a day, and they turn up to tournament, get beat first round, right, back home, and they do the same again for next week. For all that time, they get beat. What does that do to your head? I think the only person that's ever done darts, well, 2 people that's only done darts the way it should be is practice, and that's the only thing they do is play darts, is Taylor and Bristol. It's the only 2, even Van Gilman, he'll have days off. But to play darts 7 days a week, I think it does you no good at all. You need to have a bit of something else to take your mind off it.
And what was your reaction when the draw came out? Obviously, Rob Cross, it couldn't have been much tougher for you, really.
I don't know, I've never seen it until somebody told me who I was playing. The day that I was turning up, didn't know who I was playing. I got told. So I went, listen, I've got a great record against Rob Cross. I think that's 9-0, 10-0, 10-1 to me, So, yeah, number 5 seed. He was the one with the problem tonight, not the underdog.
Not bad at all, Gary. Thank you very much.
I suppose, Gary, if you're looking at that match there tonight, I suppose the second leg in both sets was crucial there tonight. The second leg, I suppose, Rob had his chances. He didn't take them. You took them. Third leg in the first set, it was emphatic. And maybe the second leg in the third set, then second leg in the second set was very decisive as well in the game. Rob had 1 or 2 of the chances. You punished him. And then likewise, you followed up with the last leg. Probably you would have liked to have closed it out a bit earlier. You had chances to close it out that bit earlier in the final leg. But the second leg in both was crucial there tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I think the first set I could have had that wrapped up 3-0. Second set, a bit different. Had the break. Rob missed a lot of darts to start off with, and I started following suit. With the first set, I was hitting a double within the first 2 darts. When you do that, you're going to be hard to beat. If you hit that double first, second dart, treble, single, you're on the scoring board, puts pressure on, But Rob himself, he's like me, he scores well, but doubles can kill us off now and again.
Yeah, and I suppose, Gary, in the defining legs, those third legs, you got off very strong. You came out with big sort of breaks in the first set, in the third leg, and in the finals set as well. And that probably meant that Rob was chasing it, and you probably put that bit more pressure on him. But even in the first set there, the first leg, it was rampant, that third leg.
Oh yeah, I mean, you hit that double and get the score and going, you ain't getting beat, you know. But I've done it a few times. I kicked in well, big score afterwards, and then I fell asleep. You know, that gave time for Rob to catch up on me. You know, but it's a hard game. You know, the only pity is we're not in Dublin playing this at the City West.
And lastly, that is my last question for you, Gary. I'm coming from Ireland here as well. And speaking about that, the City West in Dublin, how much you miss the Irish atmosphere, the fan base, the Irish sort of crowd there this weekend? It must be one of the most wonderful experiences for you in the calendar each year, going to Dublin and the City West. Do you miss it?
I spend many months a year across in Ireland, Dublin, Belfast, all around the country, doing exhibitions and playing in. You know, the City West, you know, we've got Paddy and we've got Kieran. Is it Kieran? Kieran the chef. You know, we've been going there years. Great laugh, you know. I wouldn't do exhibitions in Ireland if I didn't have as you say, across it, it's a good crack. You know, we have a good laugh. Always have a great time. And yeah, to catch up with all the boys across there, you know, we're missing a lot this year. Yeah,
that's it for me, Gary. We miss you here in Dublin as well, and no hope, please God, we'll have you back here again next year.
Hope so. See you, buddy.
Okay, hi Gary. Congratulations on your win against Rob Cross. No, don't swear. This is a serious interview, Gary.
Was it swear? Was it? Oh, serious. All right. Okay. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Looking back at the game. Did you feel Cross missed quite some doubles? Did you feel the better player during the game?
What do you think?
Well,
first set, I thought I was a better player. Second set, I was a bit iffy. So that's entirely up to you. I thought that I played the better.
Well, I mean, you won the game.
The second player won.
Okay, sounds good. You've passed on playing the Autumn Series and the World Series finals. How was your well-deserved rest these few weeks?
Loved every minute of it. Sitting at home, not having to talk to you boys has been absolutely fantastic. Not missed you one bit, sorry. I'll send you a Christmas card when Christmas comes.
Next player is do that. Next player is Danny Noppert.
Yeah.
My fellow Dutch countryman. Do you have any expectations for the game?
Danny's a good player. He's been on the circuit now a good few years. He's getting better and better. You know, he's a nice lad. You know, Danny's one of the boys who'll actually say hello to you when you walk past them. You know, so he's a nice kid, great dart player. You know, he's going to be one of the boys in the future to look out for.
Okay, sounds good, Gary. Good luck in the game against Danny.
Thank you. Cheers, Dad.
Okay.
Cheers, Joe. Thank you.
Lovely. Thanks, everybody. Cheers.
Cheers, Gary.
Cheers.